In question 7, in a restaurant, chairs are placed around rectangular tables as shown below. So we can see that for a table, we've got 4 chairs around it, and then we have 2 tables. Well, what's the difference between this one and this one is that there are now 6 chairs compared to 4 chairs, and then this one would have 8 chairs. Okay, so I'm gonna write that down. So we've got 4 chairs, then we've got 6 chairs, and then we have 8 chairs. All right. So let's have a look at the first question. Find the number of chairs required for 2 tables. That would be 6 at the moment. And then for 3 tables, we can see it's 8 chairs. And then you can guess for 4 tables what's going to happen. Well, you're going to have 10 chairs because you just go up by 2 for an extra table. Then you have 12 tables. And now you got to think about how you would get that, okay, using these patterns. Well, for each table that you put on, you're going to add 2, right? So between 4 tables and 12 tables, that's a difference of 8 tables, okay? Right. Now, each of these tables that you add on would add 2 to the number of chairs. So if you just plus 8 tables that you add on, but times by another 2, that equals 16. So if you add 16 to that, you will get 26. Okay, so you need 26 chairs around 12 tables. Okay, question B. Find a formula that relates the number of chairs C to the number of tables T. So we can put the values of those chairs, okay, on the second row for C, whereas the number of tables here is above right here. So for 1 table, we know that there are 4 chairs. For 2 tables, there are 6 chairs. And then for 3 tables, there are 8 chairs. So we know that it goes up by 2, okay? So using the second letter, first of all, we write C equals to 2 times of that first letter on the first row. That's T in capitals. Okay, it's important it's capitals also because they use that in the question. Now, after that, that 2t is plus or minus by something, because we know that when you do 2 times t, where t equals to 1, okay, let me just write that here. C would equal to 2 times 1 plus something. And once we substitute in t as 1 here, which we did here, we get the number 4. So it's meant to equal to 4. So what do I put here in order to add or subtract from 2 times 1, which is 2, right, to get 4? Well, you need another plus 2, so that 2 plus 2 gives you 4, okay? So the answer to this question would be 2t plus 2, that's our formula. So 2 times the tables plus another 2 will give you the number of chairs. How many chairs would be needed for a row of 50 tables? So 50 tables refers to the letter T. We're going to replace T by 50 and add it with 2. 2 times 50 is 100, plus by 2 is 102. Now for part D, it says here that a booking is made at the restaurant for 30 people. So this represents 30 people which sit on 30 chairs. Okay, so C would equal to 30 in this case. How many tables are needed? So we're looking for what T is. So if our formula is this, okay, I'm going to write that down again. C equals 2T plus 2. That C that we have there as 30 is this. So we're going to replace that C by 30, and we want to find out what T is, which is this. Oops, which is this part. So this becomes a 2-step equation that we've got to solve. We subtract 2 over first, so that the term with the number multiplied by it is dealt with last. So 30 minus 2 is 28. Then we have 2t left because 2 minus 2 cancels. Then we can divide by 2 on both sides to undo that 2 times t. And then you can see that cancelling out. So that therefore t would equal to 28 divided by 2, which is number 14. So we need 14 tables to accommodate for 30 people.